What's up guys, and welcome back to another video today. And today is basically showing you my journey to getting a US visa. Over the summer I will be going to work in a summer camp, so what I need is a US visa to be able to do that. I thought this video would be a good one to show you the process of getting a visa, what you have to do, just for maybe people that want to do the same thing, just to soothe the nerves, because I know searching our videos before helped me a lot, so hopefully this helps someone else. The first step is finding your camp company. So essentially there are companies that basically help you out with getting a camp job. They'll help you with the visa process and then they'll help you find the camp itself. My camp organization is USA Summer Camps, and they helped me tremendously with all the visa application process and finding a camp, which I do have. I'm going there. Usually you would have to do an application. My one was all online, so you do it all online, send documents, do whatever. There's a lot to it. And then once you've done your application, you'll basically put interest into certain camps, and then you'll find out who's interested or who's not. Funny enough, when I put interest in camps, I got like a message a day or two after saying, "Oh, we saw your profile, we like you, you're coming to us." And then I basically accepted it, got a little interview as well. They just solidified everything, and then I got my camp. So mine was a bit different because they wanted to actually, they chose me rather than I chose them. I didn't even know they existed before they contacted me. The camp itself I will explain later on, but it's an amazing camp with an amazing meaning behind it. After that all is sorted and done, you've got your camp, you start the visa application process, which is a bit daunting, I gotta be honest. So there's a lot to the visa application process. I'm just gonna go briefly through it. I'm gonna tell you which documents they need, basically how you book your embassy appointment, which is what you basically give in all your documents. So essentially, first thing, you need a valid passport, and you have to be careful with the expiration date. Make sure, I believe it's over like 6 months or something. Just make sure it's updated. If it's not updated, you're a bit screwed. Then you need to get your DS 2019. My camp organization actually helped me get that. I basically just made a payment and they got me the form, and also a CVIS ID. I can't actually remember off the top of my head what it is. It's like an ID that helps with the visa application. I think it might be like a sort of confirmation. The DS 2019 is basically just an eligibility form, so it just basically shows you are eligible for this visa, you can go get it. Also quick pause, if you haven't seen TikTok or whatever, this mic is purely for aesthetic, like it makes no difference. See, like not even plugged in. Like then you'll get the DS 160 form, which is the overall visa application. Now it is a long form, and I can guarantee you will not get it right the first time. Trust me, it took me about 6 attempts to get it right, and I just kept finding mistakes. The main mistake that I made was on social media, because that's newly introduced. You have to put social media that you've used in the past 5 years, and obviously I've made a bunch of like different channels, so I've had to put like all of them, try and find all of them. I was so nervous because I thought, oh, what if there's something that I missed? But it was all fine. I managed to find all of it and it was all good. The DS160 form is all online, and you can redo it. You can redo it multiple times. So like once you've done it, you basically just put a recover form and then you just do it. And then you'll get a code at the end, and you basically put that code into the embassy appointment website, which is the next thing you'll do. You'll go and book an embassy appointment with that code, and I can't remember, I think it's your passport code as well. And then that will basically book your appointment, and then you go to the appointment. So basically when you go to the appointment, you'll basically bring DS160, DS 2019, a CVIS receipt, which I don't know with other organizations, but they provided it with mine, so I just downloaded it and I was able to have it. Your passport and a photo, a new passport photo, like a recent one. So it's an American passport. It's a bit different to like British ones, I believe. Essentially, you just get a new one and then you bring it to the appointment, and yeah, and then you have to go to whatever, depending on your country, you have to go to whatever US embassy. I went to the London one, mainly because there's no other one. The other one is in Belfast, so no. So yeah, and then I went to the embassy. Currently waiting for the train to go to the embassy. I am nervous as hell. I'm being like when I go to the airport, double checking my bag every single time. I just managed to hold in a sneeze, hence why my eyes are a little bit watery. Love it. Train carriage to myself again. It's too early for these shenanigans, so essentially I've got to go from here to Clapham, get a different train to Vauxhall, and then walk to the embassy from there. It shouldn't take too long. I should be there pretty much an hour before the actual appointment. I also don't really have a plan on what to do afterwards. I think I'm near like some markets or whatever, so I might just go and browse. But as you can see, it is early. I've made it to London. You can see loads of tall buildings. We're walking to the embassy now. It's about a 5-10 minute walk. Not too far, but it is absolutely freezing. My hand is currently freezing just holding my phone. I have made it to the embassy. I don't know why, but it just seems like a really daunting building. So of course, I'm not really gonna film in the embassy. I sort of want to get my visa rather than getting kicked out. I guess I'll see you guys once I get out. I just decided to go on a bit of a walk, just the embassy's right there. I'm nervous, but I'm sure everything should go fine. My voice, however, will not go fine. Right, just finished everything in the embassy, got out, all good. They have all my documents. I ain't got no passport anymore, but essentially they have it. They're gonna have a look at some final things like social media and those type of stuff, and then hopefully in the next couple of days they'll approve everything, and then we'll be ready to start booking flights and doing all the other shenanigans to prepare to go to America. But now I literally have no plan whatsoever. I really don't know what to do in London at the moment. I was just gonna go on a little walk, maybe go get something to eat because I am starving, and then I'm gonna head home because I need to finish one last thing for my last assignment, and then should be all good. Bye bye embassy, you've been good. Found a prat, got myself a toasty. Toasty was a delish. I've got to walk over to London Waterloo, just so I can have a little walk around, and then I'll take the train home. So you're probably wondering, what happens at the embassy appointment? Honestly, a lot of queuing. most of the time that you spend at that embassy is queuing. There's 3 stages, technically about 5, but 3 official stages. I'll explain the 2 others that's kind of a stage but not. The first stage, you basically have to check in outside the embassy. There's like a line by some windows, so you basically just show the document and say, yes, I am here for an appointment, let me in, and then I'll let you through some airport. It's basically airport security. Like I had to take off like my bell and those type of stuff up in the bag. Then you basically go to the front desk inside the embassy, and there's another check-in. They'll check your documents and basically give you like a little piece of paper saying, go to stage 1. And stage 1, there was a bit of a queue, probably because it's a bit of a longer one. It really depends on the visa you're getting. My one was a J1 visa, which is like exchange visitors. It means I can go there and be an exchange visitor, which counts with camp counselor and those type of stuff. The first stage, you basically just give them your documents, show that you're meant to be here, you're good, you've got everything that you need. They'll jot it down and then send you to stage 2. Stage 2 is fingerprints, which is a very strange thing to do. You don't really normally do fingerprints. Basically, it's a very short process, probably because it probably had the shortest line because everything was so quick. All you have to do is literally thumb, fingers, and then that was literally it. It was that quick. Stage 3 is the interview part. It's basically they just ask you a few questions like what visa you getting, where you going, what you're planning on doing, like what you're doing afterwards as well. They have to check that you're actually going to go back to the country you're coming from. And honestly, my interview was very short. It was those very simple questions, just asking like what I was doing, why I'm going. For others, like when I was watching, a lot of their interviews were longer, probably because depending on their visa, it was just longer in general. But mine was very short. The guy who did it was nice, very simple, big bang bosh, all done. I gave him my passport, gave him all the documents, and then they basically had to process it for the next like 5 working days. Basically, you'll get an email in about a week or 2. Mine took a bit because I was doing it over Christmas, and obviously they don't really work over Christmas. Then I got an email saying that my passport and stuff were ready for collection. So I basically had to go back to London to go collect it. And that was fun. Somehow I keep ending up on carriages by myself. Yeah. As you can see over there, we have made it. Oh god, there's so much salt on the ground. Now we're ending on the ground. On our way to Tottenham Court Road, Big Tottenham. It's absolutely freezing. I'm struggling just to hold my camera at this point because my hands are frozen. Finally got my passport. I need to have a look at it to see if the visa's all good. But yeah, I'm just gonna find a place to open it and then I'll see what happens. Right, so in like a random park that I just found nearby. I'm gonna try and open this. I don't think it will go very well. Yeah, I'm literally holding my phone in between my knees. But I don't know where, if a visa is in here, where it would actually be. This may not even be the visa. I may have just come here from... Oh, there it is. I wish I could show you, but the visa's in there. Oh wow! I got a visa. That means I go to the US. All I'm gonna show is my face, but just look, US visa. It literally says visa right there. Just very glad that it all went through properly. All the hard work, all the pain, having to travel here. Also a big let off that the money that I paid to get all this stuff isn't wasted. So that's good. And there's a lot more prep to do now. Because I am now officially going to America, and I have something that can allow me in it. Yes, I have indeed got to my visa. I am very happy, very excited, happy that all the hard work and just all the long process of just doing forms, paying things have just paid off, and I'm able to actually go to America, go do summer camp work, and then hopefully go traveling afterwards. I'm actually going in the period that the World Cup is in America, so it's going to be very interesting. I'm definitely not going to be able to go to any games, mainly because I'll be working and I'm not rich. If you're wondering what the camp I'm going to is, it's called Camp Najeda. I hope that's the right way of saying it. And essentially it's a camp in New Jersey. If you don't know where New Jersey is, it's literally slap bang right next to New York. Essentially, Camp Najeda is a camp for kids with type 1 diabetes, which makes it even more meaningful camp, especially for myself. My dad actually has type 1 diabetes, which makes me have a little bit more experience. I'm sure if there's any questions that I have, I'll probably ask him. But yeah, that's essentially the whole process. I hope this video helps any of you guys that are looking to get a visa or going to do like this summer camp or just do anything really in America. Hopefully that helps. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good weekend. I don't know when this is coming out. Hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.